You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tejada Sports Complex for tonight's ball game between the Medina Valley Panthers and the McCollum Cowboys. Medina Valley won the first matchup between these two teams 11-4 at Gerald Kemp Field at Medina Valley. I'm Jared Lucky. I'll be doing the game by myself here tonight. Dwayne wasn't able to make it. The umpires out to get the lineup cards right now, and I have them for you. And I'll go ahead and give you the lineups, and we'll start it off with the visiting Medina Valley Panthers, 18-6, 7-3 in district play. They're coming second place in district right now. They're on a 4-game winning streak, and they'll lead it off with the catcher, Whit Joyce. The 2-hitter tonight is the second baseman, Wesley Stevens. 3-hitter is the shortstop, Aaron Tondry. The cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. He plays third base. Batting fifth is the left fielder, Tanner Garst. Jordan Krieger will be on the hill for Medina Valley. He bats sixth. The 7-hitter is the right fielder, J.J. Gonzalez. 8-hitter Brady Prukop will play first base, and the 9-hitter is the center fielder, Gavin Ripp. So again for the Panthers, their top three, Joyce catching, Stevens second, Tondry short. Middle three has Ramirez third, Garst left, and Krieger on the hill. And the bottom three, Gonzalez in right, Prukop at first, and Gavin Ripps in center field. For the home McCollum Cowboys, 8-2 in district play. They come in first place. So this is a battle between first and second here in district play. They will lead it off with their shortstop, Noah Sanchez. The catcher, Juan Morales Ochoa, will bat second. First baseman, Julian Roque, will bat third. Cleanup hitters, the center fielder, Rico Salazar. Pitching tonight, Noah Lopez. He'll bat fifth. The 6-hitter is Afton Gutierrez. He plays right field. DHing tonight, J.P. Fisher. He bats seventh. The 8-hitter is the left fielder, Carmelo Torres. The second baseman, Luke Lando, will bat ninth. And playing third base, Eduardo Flores, being DH for here this evening. So again, for McCollum, their top three, Sanchez short, Morales Ochoa catching, Roque first. Middle three, Salazar center, Lopez pitching, Gutierrez in right. And the bottom three has Fisher, the DH, Torres in left field, and Landa at second base with Eduardo Flores playing third base, being DH for here this evening. Jordan Krieger, a right-hander for the Panthers. We've seen him pitch this year. He likes to work quickly. He throws strikes. He's a good pitcher. He's usually around the strike zone. He can get some weak contact when they do make contact with his pitches. He doesn't have a lot of velocity, but he's got some. And then on the back end of that, Dalton Gutierrez, who can come into the ball game and shut you down with a lot of velocity. We saw the Panthers struggling earlier this year, and since then, Coach Herb kind of changed the lineup around a little bit, and he's had success with it since he's done that. They won against Eagle Pass, Southwest, and Harlandale. Panthers looking to continue this win streak here tonight and get into first place in district play here against McCollum. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in a moment.
Save thousands at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado posted at $37,999 or lease a Texas edition for $450 a month with zero down. All new Equinoxes are $4,000 off, and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Peerless Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to Tejada Sports Complex. Medina Valley getting set to take on McCollum, and the Panthers in second place in district on a winning streak here. They're playing the team in first place, McCollum. Panthers won the first game between these two clubs. If Medina Valley would win this game, they would move into sole possession of first place in district play. And we're getting into the later part of the year here. The Panthers with still about 3 or 4 games remaining after this one. I think it's 3. They play 2 next week, and then the last game is Tuesday, the following Tuesday, against Eagle Pass Win. That game will be at home there at Gerald Kemp Field as they introduce the lineups here. Keys to this game, I think Jordan Krieger has to pitch well. He's got to settle in early in the ball game, get some quick outs. And I think that Medina Valley needs to jump on him early. We've seen the Panthers have success with this lineup. They're able to manufacture runs. They have a lot of speed in their lineup where they're able to steal bases. They're going to need to do that here tonight. They need to be patient at the plate. Number 1 pitcher is not going tonight from McCollum. That is Carmelo Torres. He's not available for this game. He pitched the Tuesday night game earlier this week. And because of pitch counts and stuff, he's unavailable. I don't know if he's available for an inning or 2 later on, but he's not available to start the ball game. Also want to point out to everyone here at Tejada Sports Complex, it's 3:30 down the lines here. Nothing out in straightaway center field. Flagpole out there. The wind that is blowing is moving right to left here. It's helping anything hit out to left field. Scoreboard's out in left center here. McCollum will be wearing their home white uniforms, white jerseys, white pants with the green numbers and green letters on the front, white hat with the green brim, and the M on the front of the hat. For Medina Valley, they'll be wearing their road black jerseys tonight, white pants, black jerseys, orange and white trim with orange letters and numbers, and the all-black hat with the MV logo. Also like to point out that the softball team is playing tonight over at Southside. That ought to be a pretty good ball game. And the girls, I think, secured a playoff spot in their last game Tuesday night. Medina Valley looking to move another step closer to a district championship here tonight here at Tejada Sports Complex. Nice field here. As you can see, they have not tightened the netting that goes over the field here behind the backstop. You can see it on the camera. Unfortunately, you're not really able to see right field because of that, but that's the best we could do with what we got here at this complex. Field looks like it's in good shape. It always is. We always have a good ball game here at this field here. Harlandale and McCollum both share this stadium. I think another key to this game tonight is one of the things we've seen Medina Valley have trouble with in the past is their defense. We've seen that cost them some runs. We've seen it cost them a couple of ball games. So hopefully, they've kind of remedied that these last few weeks, and they've been playing a lot better baseball. Let's hope they can continue that here tonight. This is a huge game for the Panthers in this district round here. We're in the second part of district. We're getting late in the year. You got your first and second place teams playing each other right now. This is a big one here for the Panthers here tonight. And we are going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem, and we'll come back with all the play-by-play. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Welcome back here to Tejeda Sports Complex as Noah Lopez will warm things up to his battery mate Juan Morales Ochoa. On the right side of the McCollum infield, Julian Roque and Luke Landa. On the left side, Noah Sanchez and Eduardo Flores into their outfield. Rico Salazar's in center. He's flanked in right by Afton Gutierrez and in left by Carmelo Torres. For the Panthers, it'll be Whit Joyce leading things off. Then Wesley Stevens and Aaron Tondre due up here in the inning. We'll see if the Panthers can get everybody up and get some runs early here in this ball game. If they can do that, maybe Krieger can settle in. Lopez, a right-hander. Don't believe that he pitched the first game against the Panthers. I remember Dwayne and I did that ball game. I actually didn't think that I had done it, but when I saw the lineup, I remembered all these names and knew, yeah, that was one of the first games that we had done this year. And that was an 11-4 victory that the Panthers had there at Gerald Kemp Field. As Lopez continues to warm things up here. We'll see Whit Joyce lead things off. Whit, a senior catcher for the Panthers. He's been a 4-year starter for Medina Valley. He started at catcher as a freshman. He's an early commit to UTSA where he'll be going next year. And Whit picked a good one to go to. I mean, UTSA ranked 24th in the country this year. They beat A&M the other day up at Olson Field. And he gets ready to step in here to get this ball game going. A right-hand hitter. Batted in the 3-hole most of his career for Medina Valley, but steps in here leading off. He's been doing that since the little slump that Medina Valley went through in the middle of the season. And Coach Herb kind of played with the lineup, tinkered with it a little, moved Whit to the leadoff spot, and he's done very well there for the Panthers. So he will stand in, and we're ready to get the ball game underway. The Lopez stares in, right-hand batter waits, and the first pitch of the ball game's on the way. It's a breaking ball that misses outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes to start things off to Whit Joyce. The 1-0 from Lopez is swung on and missed. Joyce took a big cut but came up empty, and it's a ball and a strike. As Witt digs back in. Back foot on the very back line of that batter's box. Here's the 1-1 is a curveball that drops in for a strike. And it's 1-2 to Joyce. Lopez getting that curveball over for a strike. If he can do that throughout the ball game, he can keep these Panther batters off balance. Kind of doubled up his hitch there on his delivery. Missed outside for a ball, and it's 2-2. Panther catcher waves his bat over the plate, and he's ready. The 2-2 on the way. Swings and bounces one up the third base line and foul, and we'll do it again at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ready for another 2-2. Pitch on the way. Upstairs, 3-2. So a payoff pitch upcoming to Joyce here to lead off the ball game. Got behind in the count, 1-2, and he's worked it full now. Lopez into the windup. Here comes the 3-2. Swings and laces one at third base. Good backhand. Up with it. Long throw. In time. He got him. Witt can't believe it. He thought he was safe. Good play down there by Eduardo Flores at third base. Had to come up with the backhand as that ball was hit well. And a bang-bang play at first. And Joyce grounds out to third to start the ball game. That'll bring up Wesley Stevens. Nobody on, 1 away. First pitch to Stevens is up and out of there for a ball, 1-0. Stevens, the right-hand batter. Stands about as close to the plate as he can, and there's a shot on the ground to Flores at third. He's up with it, throws to first. In time for the out. A couple of ground outs to third, and there's quickly 2 away here in the first inning. That'll bring up Aaron Tondry. Nobody on, 2 away here in the top half of the first. Tondry will stand in here. Couple of ground outs to third. We'll see what Aaron can do as he digs in. Another right-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher. Holds that bat up high. Lopez ready. Into the windup. Here's the first pitch of the at-bat. Is a curveball in there for a strike. 0-1. Good pitch that time by Lopez to drop that in over the outside corner. And here comes the 0-1. Swings and bounces one foul up the third base line, and it's 0-2 quickly to Aaron Tondry. Lopez not afraid to come inside to these first 3 Panther batters. Into his windup, the 0-2 pitch on the way. Curveball called, strike 3. Dropped it over the inside corner. A good pitch by Noah Lopez, and the Panthers go in order 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. You're listening to Panther Baseball. We have a tie ball game. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Save thousands at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado posted at $37,999 or lease a Texas edition for $450 a month with 0 down. All new Equinoxes are $4,000 off and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back to Tejeda Sports Complex as we go to the bottom of the first inning. No score yet in the ball game, and Jordan Krieger warming things up for Medina Valley to his battery mate Whit Joyce. Right side of the infield, Brady Prukop and Wesley Stevens. On the left side, Aaron Tondry and Manny Ramirez. Into the Panther outfield, Gavin Rips is in center. He's flanked in right by J.J. Gonzalez and in left by Tanner Garst. For McCollum, it'll be Noah Sanchez, Juan Morales Ochoa, and Julian Roque due up to start things off here. A quick 1-2-3 inning by Noah Lopez for McCollum. He pitched very well in that first inning. Couple of ground outs to third and a punch out of Aaron Tondry on a breaking ball, a beautiful breaking ball. I mean, give him credit. He threw a good one to him. He buckled him. And it'll be Jordan Krieger to see if he can match Lopez. Noah Sanchez will step up to the plate here to start things off for McCollum. No score yet in the ball game. First and second place teams in district going at it here this evening. And the right-hand batter digs in. First pitch from Krieger is a sweeping breaking ball that misses down low, 1-0. Krieger, not the kind of, he doesn't come over the top. He throws more of a three-quarter arm delivery, and that misses down, 2-0. That misses outside. 3 balls and no strikes to start things off here to Noah Sanchez, leading off the ball game for McCollum. And Krieger deals a strike through there on 3 and make it 3-1. As Sanchez taking all the way there on 3 balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way, swings and fouls one back to the base of the screen, and it's 3-2. Might have swung at ball 4 there. That pitch looked like it was down and in. Took a hack at it. Now Krieger with a chance to get the out. Both leadoff batters in the ball game for each team took the pitcher to a 3-2 count. Payoff on the way. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. He froze him. Think he thought that was a little outside. And a backwards K to start the ball game for Krieger, and there's 1 away. It'll bring up Juan Morales Ochoa. A right-hand hitter will stand in. Nobody on. 1 away here in the bottom of the first. And Krieger's first pitch of the at-bat is outside for a ball, 1-0. On the way, that misses way outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So Krieger's fallen behind both batters. He did come back to get Sanchez, but you'd like to get ahead of batters and work ahead in the count, not throw a lot of stress pitches, especially early on in the ball game. Here comes the 2-0. That's in there for a strike. So 2-1 here to Ochoa. Julian Roque waiting on deck. There's a swing and a bouncer. Pitcher fields it off the mound, throws to first for the out, and there's 2 away. Nice range that time by Krieger off the hill. He was halfway to third base when he fielded it on the backhand, threw across to Prukop for the out, and there's 2 away. And it'll bring up Julian Roque. Roque, a left-hand batter, will stand in. Nobody on, 2 away. And the first pitch from Krieger is lined into right center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Gavin Rips will play it back in, and a 2-out single for Roque. That'll bring up Rico Salazar. Roque just took that first pitch fastball and lined it out into right center field. So he's aboard. And Salazar will stand in, wide open stance, points that left foot right down the third base line. Krieger from the stretch for the first time comes set, kicks and delivers, and there's a swing and a high pop-up foul. It's going to get out of play behind the backstop, and it's 0-1. Krieger stares at Roque over there at first. Not really a threat to run. That pitch misses down low. Breaking ball in the dirt. And it's 1-1 to Salazar. A ball and a strike here as Krieger comes set. Kicks and delivers. That pitch misses outside. 2-1. Krieger ready again. 2 balls and a strike to their cleanup hitter. Pitch on the way and he hit him. And so a 2-out single and then a hit by pitch. And they have runners at first and second with 2 away. It'll bring up Noah Lopez with a chance to help his own cause. As Whit Joyce goes out to talk to Krieger a little bit here. You know, Krieger, he's gotten a couple of outs. He's been around the plate, but he's been a little wild as well. He's thrown a couple to the backstop. When he's missed, it hasn't been close, and then he just hit Salazar on a pitch that wasn't even close to the strike zone. In fact, he almost threw it behind him. So here's Lopez. First pitch to him is outside for a ball, 1-0. Now he's up to 16 pitches here in the inning. Right-hander waits. Krieger ready, kicks and brings it. There's a strike through there, 1-1. Jaden comes set, checks the runner at second, pitch on the way, and that's in over the inside corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. So Lopez down in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Krieger trying to work around a 2-out single and a hit batsman. He's set, pitch on the way, down and out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Krieger shakes off Joyce behind the plate. Now he's ready, and time asked for by Lopez, and the home plate umpire grants it. And he'll step back up in there. Right-hand batter waiting. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 out. Pitch on the way. just missed with a breaking ball. He froze him that time, but the pitch missed, and the count's full 3-2. So the base runners can get a head start now with 2 away. Lopez waits on the 3-2. Krieger comes set. Here it comes, swung on and lined out into right center field. Right fielder going back, reaches up to make the catch out there in right field. Is J.J. Gonzalez, and the side has been retired. Gonzalez, I didn't think he was going to quite get there at first. He kind of took a bad angle to it and then corrected and managed to use his speed to make up for it. So McCollum gets no runs on 1 hit. A hit batsman mixed in there, and they leave 2 on base. And so we will go to the 2nd inning. No score here at Tejada Sports Complex. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we will continue in just a moment.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Welcome back here to Tejada Sports Complex as the Panthers will come to bat here in the top of the 2nd inning. Lopez finished warming it up, and for the Panthers, it's going to be their 4, 5, 6 hitters. It'll be Ramirez, Garston, Krieger due up. Heart of the order. Manny Ramirez stands in, right-hand batter. Leading off here in the 2nd, and the first pitch to him is over the outside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1. Lopez working quickly. The 0-1 on the way is a curveball that drops over the inside corner for a strike. And he's quickly ahead, 0-2. Lopez is dialed in here to start this ball game. 0-2 on the way. I know that there's a lot of people in the crowd yelling for an illegal pitch, but it's not. I mean, it's kind of different, but you can stop your delivery like that. You can't do it from the stretch. You can do it from the windup with nobody on base. If you do it from the stretch, it's considered a balk, but with nobody on base, he can do that. I know you see a lot of the Japanese and some of the Asian pitchers that come over from overseas, they do a lot of that. There's a swing and a high pop-up into center field. Center fielder coming in underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one away here in the top of the 2nd. That'll bring up Tanner Garst. Garst, the left fielder for the Panthers. Right-hand batter will stand in. Nobody on, 1 down here in the 2nd inning. Panthers are going to have to do something here against Noah Lopez. There's a swing and a slow bouncer. The pitcher fields it on the backhand, throws across to first for the out. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up Jaden Krieger. Nobody on, 2 down here. We're trucking along here in this game, top of the 2nd inning, and Noah Lopez is dialed in early here in this ball game, and there's a breaking ball over the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. He's starting that breaking ball at those right-handed hitters, and it's coming back across the inside corner of the plate. They tried it again, but it just... We're back here at Tejeda Complex. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. We had some issues with our internet there. But we are back up and running here. And so I'll catch you up to speed here. So Whit Joyce had an infield single. Wesley Stevens had a sacrifice. 1-3 was the put out there for the sacrifice. And it moved the courtesy runner over to second. He would advance to third on the pass ball, and then Tondre walked, and that's why there's runners at first and second right now with one away. Panthers trailing 3-0 here in the ball game. And there's a shot on the ground to second. They throw to first for one, or to second for one, and on to first for the double play. 4-6-3 double play to end the inning as Ramirez grounds into it. And the inning comes to an end. So the Panthers had something going against Lopez for the first time this evening, and a double play ends the inning. And so the Panthers get no runs on one hit, a walk, and they leave one on base. And so we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 3-0 McCollum. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Save thousands at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado posted at $37,999 or lease a Texas edition for $450 a month with zero down. All new Equinoxes are $4,000 off, and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
We're back here at Tejeda Sports Complex as J.D. Blair back out there to pitch for the Panthers. He's worked through 2 innings of work so far here, and he's charged with keeping this a 3-0 lead. Came in with the bases loaded and nobody out in the second inning, managed to get out of that. He did allow 2 runs to score, but he got 3 outs there, and then he had a 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the third. It'll be Luke Landa, and then up top with Noah Sanchez and Juan Morales Ochoa. So 9-1 and 2 hitters upcoming here. Landa had an RBI single his only time in. He's 1 for 1. He's also made a couple of good plays in the field at second base. Leading off here in the bottom of the fourth, a 3-0 McCollum lead, and there's a pitch down and in for a ball, 1-0. That pitch misses outside. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 on the way. Inside, almost nicked him, and it's 3-0. So Blair's fallen behind the leadoff batter here in this inning. 3 balls, no strikes. And that pitch misses outside, and he walked him on 4 pitches. Second walk issued by Blair in the ball game, third by Panther pitching, and he'll turn it over to the top of the order. It'll bring up Noah Sanchez. Sanchez is 0 for 1. He struck out and had a sacrifice fly. He's driven in a run. He bats with a runner at first and nobody out. like to turn the tables here and get one of those double plays like they had to end the inning in that top of the fourth. Blair ready. Here's the pitch. Bunts it up the first base line. Wow. Did they call him out? I think they did call him out. I thought he was going to be safe. For a second there, Prukop came too far off the bag to try to play the ball because it got past the pitcher. And somehow he managed to get back to the bag in time. The sacrifice is good. It goes 1-3 for the putout. The runner moves to second now with one away. And this will be Juan Morales Ochoa, who's 0 for 2. He's grounded out to the pitcher and popped out to first. And he steps out here on on Blair rather. Kicks and delivers. There's a swing and a shot on the ground to short. Tondre is up with it. He fires across to first for the out. Runner will advance to third, but there's two away. 6-3 on the putout. And it'll bring up Julian Roque. Roque 1 for 1. He singled and walked. He's got a runner at third with two away. Last time up, Blair to Roque is a curveball that stays high, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Number 3 hitter in the batting order for McCollum. And there's a shot on the ground to Prukop at first, plays it on a hop and takes it to the bag himself for the out. And the side's been retired, so Blair works around a leadoff walk. They get no runs on no hits, and they leave a man at third. And so we will go to the 5th inning. 3-0 McCollum leading. Panther bats need to go to work. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Welcome back to Tejeda Sports Complex. We go to the 5th inning. 3-0 McCollum leading Medina Valley. And for the Panthers coming up, in the inning, it'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters. It'll be Tanner Garst, it'll be Krieger's spot. And it looks like they've got number 15 on the on-deck circle, which is Krieger. So it'll be Garst, Krieger, then Gonzalez. Garst 0 for 1. He grounded out back to the pitcher his only time up. He takes a rip and comes up empty on the first pitch, and it's 0-1. Lopez continues to work out there. 43 pitches, I believe, is all he's thrown in this ball game. Pitch on the way is downstairs a ball, 2-0. One on the way, and there's a swing and a high pop-up into shallow right field. Second baseman Landa out, makes the catch, and there's one away. That'll bring up Jaden Krieger. Krieger's 0 for 1. He popped out to first his only time in. Nobody on, 1 out here in the top half of the 5th inning. There's a swing and a bouncer foul to the McCollum dugout, and it's 0-1. There's a high pop up to first. Roque stands in his tracks, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And that'll bring up J.J. Gonzalez. He lined out to second his only time in. And actually it's going to be Connor Dillard who's going to come to bat. Dillard will stand in. Nobody on, 2 down here. Batting for Gonzalez, who had lined out his only time up. And the first pitch to Dillard is a curveball in there for a strike over the inside corner. 0-1. Dillard will wait. 0-1 from Lopez is swung on and missed, and he's in a hole, 0-2. Panthers looking for some offense here. They've been held in check all night. They actually had something going in that 4th inning, but an inning-ending double play squashed that, and Dillard swings and misses at a pitch up and out of there. He strikes out on 3 pitches. Second strikeout of the ball game for Lopez, and the side's been retired. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for Medina Valley. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue in a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations. Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Tata Sports Complex as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ryan Marty has come on to pitch for the Panthers. So Blair leaves, throwing 45 pitches, pitched 3 innings. Third pitcher of the night for the Panthers. And he'll be facing the 4, 5, 6 hitters here in the inning. It'll be Rico Salazar, Noah Lopez, and Afton Gutierrez due up. Throw goes down from Joyce. They'll peg it around the infield, and we're ready to get going here in the bottom of the 5th. A 3-0 McCollum lead. Put up all 3 of those runs in the 2nd inning. And Marty needs to keep this game where it's at. Marty, a right-hand pitcher, ready to go. Salazar has been hit by a pitch at an infield single. He's 1 for 1 officially. And the first pitch is a curveball low for a ball, 1-0. Down and out. 2 balls, no strikes from Marty. Kicks and delivers. There's a strike over the outside corner. 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Marty into the windup. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-1. Salazar waits, right-hand batter, open stance. Here comes the 3-1. Swings and fists one into right field for a base hit. It was a pitch that was inside, and he just kept those hands and poked it the other way for a base hit. Six hits now in the ball game. And it'll bring up Noah Lopez. Lopez is flown out to right, and he bounced into a fielder's choice. He's got a runner at first base with nobody out. Leadoff single by Salazar, and we'll see what they want to play for here. They might want to just play for this insurance run, see if they can move him over to second, manufacture something, or they might let him swing away here. Salazar with a lead off first. Decent lead over there. Marty checks on the runner and comes set. Shows bunt. Takes a ball outside. 1-0. One ball and no strikes. Throw over to first. Back in diving. Marty. Long stare in. Now he's got his sign. He's ready. Lopez shows bunt again. Here's the pitch. And he takes a strike. Pulls the bat back. Takes strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 as Lopez climbs back up in there. Stands right on top of home plate. Squares to bunt. Pulls back, swings away, throw down, got him! Good throw by Joyce. It was a little bit to the third base side, and a good tag applied that time by Garst, or by Stevens rather, and so you get a strike swinging. It's 1-2. The out, it's second base on the caught stealing, and there's one away. And now what are they going to talk about? Oh, yeah, he clearly swung.
I'm pretty sure, unless they're trying to call interference on the batter. That's the only other possible thing I can think of. Oh, it's still a strike.
Yep. So the caught stealing, one away. Good throw by Whit Joyce down there. That should be a strike. It should be 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lopez.
Now they called him out, interference.
So now they've called Lopez out for interference. So you get a double play. Wow. Because, well, so he squared the bunt. When he pulled it back, the pitch was outside, and he flailed at it and came across in front of the catcher. So I guess that's why they're calling it. But there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Afton Gutierrez, who singled and struck out, and he takes a ball. 1-0. So now there's 2 away with nobody on. So Marty And the Panthers got a little gift that time. It ends up being a double play. Might as well have been a strike him out, throw him out double play. He doesn't get credit for the strikeout. It's an interference call, but nonetheless, it works the same. The left-hand batter digs in. Marty into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Outside corner called strike, 1-1. That's the first time I think we've seen that strike zone extend a little bit that time. Ready for the 1-1. Breaking ball. Did he go around? They're going to say it was a strike, and it's 1-2. Nice sweeping curveball that time by Marty, and he's got him down in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Gutierrez.
Get this out here.
Get a little life back into the Panthers. 1-2 on the way. Swinging a line drive down the right field line. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And Gonzalez over to cut it off and gets it back in quickly to hold him to a single. Now that caught stealing looms even bigger, as that probably has scored a 4th run. As it stands, it's still 3-0, and there's a runner at first with 2 down. It brings up J.P. Fisher. Fisher's walked and popped out to first. He's 0 for 1. Gutierrez at first with 2 down. Not a huge lead over there for Gutierrez. Marty's pitch on the way is a strike through there with a fastball. It's 0-1. Medina Valley running out of outs. Only 6 more for their batters to work with here, and they trail 3-0. The 0-1 on the way is outside with a breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike from Ryan Marty. As Fisher climbs back up in there, right-hand batter. Stands straight away. Ready for the 1-1. Here it comes. That's swung on, hit high in the air to center. Rips coming in for it. And a little to his left, makes the catch for the out, and the side's been retired. So a strange inning. They get no runs on 2 hits, and they leave 1 on base. And so we'll go to the 6th inning. 3-0. McCollum leading. And 5th inning was sponsored by Sophia's Pizzeria, 15284 Petranco Road in San Antonio. Pizza, calzones, subs, wings, and many pasta specialties. Come by and feed your family for a reasonable price. Order online. Call us at 210-354-7618 or visit us in person. Go like us on Facebook at Sophia's Pizzeria TX and be entered to win a chance for the $25 gift certificate. Located on Petranco Road and 211. And as we all know, that Petranco area growing rapidly out there. That is Medina Valley School District. And that area has just completely blown up, and it's nice to see some businesses out there supporting Medina Valley. As I know they're looking at, here in the next few years, having to split and have 2 high schools for Medina Valley just because of the rapid growth. It's continuing. The growth has already influxed the school so much, and it's continuing to do so, and it's just going to keep on doing it. And we're back here at Tejeda Sports Complex as we go to the 6th inning for the Panthers, trying to get something going here against Lopez. The first pitch is a ball, 1-0. This is Prukop, then Gavin Rips, and then up top with Whit Joyce. And you'd like to get one, if not both of these batters at the bottom of the order on for Joyce. And there's a line drive up the middle. It sneaks into center field for a base hit. So Prukop with a single, 2nd hit of the ball game for the Panthers, and he's aboard for Gavin Rips. And if you're the Panthers, to me, this isn't the time to play small ball here. You're running out of outs. You're down by 3. You need a big inning, and you got your big bats coming to the plate here in this inning. Rips is 0 for 1. He popped out to second base his only time in. And now the umpire's going to come, field umpire's going to come kick some dirt off the rubber. Lopez from the stretch, works from the first base side. Rips digs in 0 for 1. Throw over to first, and Prukop back in diving. Pitch on the way to Rips is a curveball called that just missed for a ball, 1-0. Looked like a pretty good pitch, but nonetheless, 1 ball, no strikes to Rips. 1-0, swung on and fouled straight back over the screen, and it's a ball and a strike. Rips waits on the 1-1 as Lopez steps off the rubber. Looking to reset. Now he's ready. Comes set at the belt. Pitch on the way is a curveball in there for a strike over the inside corner, and it's 1-2. One and two here to the right hand batting Rips. Pitch on the way, swings and pops it up high in the air on the infield. First baseman calling for it. Roque makes the catch. And there's one away. That'll bring up Whit Joyce. He's grounded out to third, and that an infield single. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's got a runner at first with 1 away. I wouldn't be surprised to see something here. Whit handles the bat well, maybe a hit and run, something to that nature. Right-hand batter, right-hand pitcher. Lopez comes set, kicks and delivers, and there's a breaking ball that misses inside. 1-0 to Whit Joyce. Panthers trail 3-0 here. Throw over. Prukop just back in diving. Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. Swings and hits one high in the air to left center field. Center fielder coming in. Shortstop out, and that's going to drop for a base hit because it held up so long. Prukop had to kind of hold up in no man's land. He's only able to get to second, but the Panthers have something going here. First and second with 1 away, and it'll bring up Wesley Stevens. Stevens is 0 for 1. He grounded out to third, and he had a sacrifice bunt. He's got runners at first and second with 1 away. The Panthers threatening here. Only the second time in the ballgame they've had a runner in scoring position. And the first pitch is a curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. See if Stevens can keep this inning going here. Kicks and delivers. There's a swing and a pop up into right center. Right fielder coming in, makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Aaron Tondry. He struck out and walked. He's 0 for 1. Tondry with some power. He's got the kind of bat that one swing could tie up the ball game, but the main thing here, if you're Medina Valley, is get a hit and try to get something home and keep this inning going. Pitch on the way is up and in, a ball, 1-0. You need to do something here if you're Medina Valley, because they're down to only 4 outs to work with in the ball game, and you got your 3-hitter up to the plate with people on base. So the tying run at the plate for the Panthers.
Right-hander.
In. Ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. Curveball misses outside. 2-0 to Tondre. Two and 0. Ramirez waiting on deck. 2-0 on the way and started after it. Laid off a pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0. So 3-0 to Aaron Tondre. Lopez being very careful with him, not wanting to give him anything that he can connect with. The 3-0 is down and in, and he walked him. Second walk of the game issued by Lopez, and it'll bring up Manny Ramirez with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ramirez is 0 for 2. He's flown out and he bounced into a 4-6-3 inning-ending double play. He's got a chance here to make up for all that with the bases loaded and 2 away. This is the best chance the Panthers have had all night here, and they trail 3-0 in the top of the 6th. Right-hander waits. Lopez from the stretch with the base, or from the windup with the bases loaded. That comes inside and it's 1-0. One ball, no strikes to Ramirez. Pitch on the way. Swings and ropes one foul up the third base line. It's 1-1. Tondre, the tying run at first. Go ahead run at the plate. 2 away. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss at a pitch upstairs, and it's 1-2. Kind of chase that fastball up. And now Ramirez waits on the 1-2. Kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pitch had some movement on it, and Ramirez strikes out swinging. Third strikeout of the ball game for Lopez, and the Panthers leave the bases loaded. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 3-0 McCollum. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
We're back here at Tahita Sports.
About the Rusty Rooster.
Through in Car Wash in Castroville. They're right there on Highway 90 across from what used to be Margie's restaurant there. And make a quick stop on your way home from work, or drop by on the weekend to grab some beverages without ever leaving your truck. Rusty Rooster is the place for quenching your thirst from sun up to sundown. After all, anything goes till the rooster crows. That's the Rusty Rooster Drive-In there, and I've been through there a few times. They got a lot of cool stuff there. You can drive up, get anything you want. They have to-go margaritas. So stop by and check them out there right in the middle of Castroville, right off Highway 90. Ryan Marty stays on to pitch here for the Panthers. He will be facing the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for
The bases loaded.
2 away, and Ramirez, your cleanup hitter, struck out to end the inning. Panthers had their opportunity there to at least get something back in that inning to try to not make it such a hill to climb in the 7th, because the Panthers down to 3 outs. But first of all, they got to keep this a 3-run ball game. You can't let now. This will be Torres, the left-hand batter. He'll stand in. He's had an infield single, and he's grounded out to short. He's 1 for 2. Leading off here in the bottom of the 6th. Marty's first pitch is a strike with a breaking ball. 0-1. Also, the softball team got hammered tonight as they lose 14-1 to Southside. Not that characteristic of the Panthers. They were second place in district coming into tonight, and they took one on the chin. Ready for the 0-1. There's a swing and a pop-up foul out of play over to the left side. And it's 0-2. Ryan Marty stares in. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Oh, up and in to Torres, and it's 1-2. And there's a swing and a line drive single into right field. Was a breaking ball over the outside corner that he just stuck the bat out on without in front of it and just managed to flip it into right field. That'll bring up Luke Landa. Landa's 1 for 1 in the 9-hole tonight, had an RBI single and a walk. So Landa will stand in here. Throw over, not close on Torres. Marty set, squares to bunt. Landa takes a ball outside, 1-0. Right-hand batter digs back in here. Ramirez up in the infield grass at third. As he comes charging as they show bunt, and he bunts through it for a strike, 1-1. Ready for the 1-1 is Marty. Checks that runner at first and comes set. Landa shows bunt. Curveball, high, 2-1. Two balls and a strike here on Landa. Shows bunt again. This time he bunts through it, a foul tip. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Landa. Ready for the 2-2. Looks like with 2 strikes, the bunt's off. Here's the pitch, and there's a swing and a miss for a strikeout. Blew that one by him, and there's 1 away First strikeout for Marty in the ball game. Third of a McCollum batter, and it'll bring up Noah Sanchez, top of the order. Sanchez 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's had a sac fly and a sacrifice bunt. He's also driven in a run. He's got a runner at first with one away here in the bottom of the 6th. They put up that 3 spot in the second inning, and that's been all the scoring in the ball game as that pitch is high, a ball, 1-0. Marty checking on Torres over there at first. Pitch on the way is swung on, hit high in the air to center. Rips to his right. Makes the catch for the out, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Juan Morales Ochoa. 0 for 3 in the ball game. He's grounded out twice and popped up to first. Marty ready. The pitch on the way is swung on and fouled back. 0-1. So nothing. And it's 0-2. So Marty is 0-2 to Morales Ochoa, and time called as Ochoa steps out, and Gutierrez will lead away from first again. And Marty's pitch on the way is outside for a ball, 1-2. Marty set, ready for the 1-2. Here it comes. Curveball swung on and lined into left field for a base hit. With the play in front of him, Torres will stop at second. There's 2 on with 2 away. That'll bring up Julian Roque. And they're going to get a courtesy runner now for the catcher. Vasquez will be the runner. And the first pitch on the way, and that hit Roque in that lead elbow. And now the bases are loaded with 2 down. That'll bring up Rico Salazar. Salazar's 2 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch and singled twice, and now Coach Herb coming out to talk to Marty. Not pulling in the whole infield, just Marty and Joyce out there for the visit. That's the thing here. This ball game needs to stay where it's at. You already have a big hill to climb with only 3 outs to work with, and you haven't really done a whole lot. And I think they're going to make a pitching change here, and they're going to bring in Dalton Gutierrez to come in and try to get out of this jam. And we'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we'll continue in a moment.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Welcome back here to Tahita Sports Complexes. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. The bases are loaded. Dalton Gutierrez is going to come in to pitch to the cleanup hitter, Rico Salazar. Gutierrez has been used in a relief role all year. He comes in at the back end. He closes out ball games. We've seen him pitch 2 and 3 innings at a time. He's got a lot more velocity than most pitchers that on the Panther roster. He throws pretty hard. He's got a good breaking ball. And he's coming in here to try to squash this little rally here with 2 outs. And Salazar will stand in. Bases loaded, 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Panthers trail 3-0, trying to keep this ball game where it's at. Gutierrez from the stretch stares in. He comes set. The right-hand pitcher waits. Kicks and brings it. And a breaking ball that misses outside. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. High, 2-0. Ready for the 2-0 pitch. Gutierrez stares in to Joyce. Now he comes set. Kicks and delivers. Down and in, 3-0. No place to put him here as Gutierrez has come in and has not found the strike zone yet. 3-0 on the way. Missed and he walked him. A run will score. It's 4-0. Fourth walk issued to a McCollum batter tonight, and this one really hurt. That'll bring up Noah Lopez. He's flown out to right, bounced into a fielder's choice and was called out on an interference call. He's 0 for 3. Gutierrez needs to get one over the plate here. He walked Salazar on 4 pitches. And now Joyce going to go out and talk to Gutierrez. As they talk things over here, Gutierrez, he's been brought into some high pressure situations and he's done a very good job. This is one of the first times I think I've seen him come in and not be able to find the strike zone, but he did it with the bases loaded, so it's a little more magnified as that 4th run came across the plate to score, making things a little bit more difficult for Medina Valley in the 7th inning. 1-0 as Gutierrez unable to find the strike zone still. Lopez waits. Gutierrez comes set. Pitch on the way is a curveball in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. One on the way. Throw down to first. Did they get him? They did. They picked him off of first as Joyce throws behind the runner. And that'll end the inning. They needed that. And Salazar picked off of first. And we will go to the 7th. Panthers need 4 to tie and force a bottom half and maybe extras. 5 to take the lead. If they don't get that, this ball game's over. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in just a moment.
The Medina Valley Sports Boosters are proud to support the Medina Valley Panthers. The Boosters are always looking for volunteers and new members. The MVP Boosters raise funds to support the MVISD sports and scholarship programs. Get your Panther swag at the football store located next to the concession stand. We have several items on sale. Join, volunteer, or purchase your Panther swag today at mvpboosters.com.
Welcome back to Tejeda Sports Complex here as we go to the 7th inning. Medina Valley trailing 4-0. Panthers looking to extend their winning streak here and try to get into first place in district, but things not going their way tonight as they trail 4-0. As Noah Lopez trying to finish off this ball game as he's worked 6 scoreless, trying to toss a complete game shutout. The Panthers have threatened in the last 2 innings, but were both times turned away. And it'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters here. It'll be Garst, Krieger, and Gonzalez. And the first pitch on the way is a strike through there, 0-1. And there's a swing and a line drive down the left side, but that just hooks foul. And Garst in a hole 0-2. Garst is grounded out and popped out. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game. Right-hand batter waits. The 0-2 on the way from Lopez. Spoiled that pitch high, managed to foul it off and stay alive, and it's still 0-2. Oh-2 on the way. Called strike 3 as he dropped that breaking ball over the inside corner. 4th strikeout of the ball game for Lopez, and there's 1 away. In the 7th, it'll bring up Jaden Krieger. Krieger's popped out to first base twice. Bats here with nobody on. 1 out. First pitch is swung on, hit on the ground to second. Landa up with it, throws to first, and there's 2 away. And the Panthers down to their final out, and it'll bring up, we'll see who they send to the plate. It was Gonzalez at first, then they sent up Dillard last time. It's going to be number 7, Gavin Kanak. Kanak's had some big hits over the course of this season and into last season for the Panthers. Nobody on, 2 down. He's their last hope, and he takes a strike through there, 0-1. Right-hand batter waits. Here's the pitch from Lopez. Curveball just missed inside, 1-1. Ready for the ball and the 1-ball, 1-strike pitch. Here it comes. Swings and fouls one back to the screen, and it's 1-2 to Kanak. Waiting on the 1-2. Down to the last strike. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 over the outside corner, and that is the ball game. Noah Lopez with a complete game shutout, a 3-hit shutout. And give props to that young man. He pitched very well tonight, and the Panthers couldn't figure him out. They had a chance in the 6th inning. They had the bases loaded with 2 outs and couldn't get anything out of it, and they lose 4-0. So the Panthers stay in 2nd place. I'd have to look at what everyone else did tonight, but McCollum now the sole in 1st place here by 2 games, and the Panthers still behind in 2nd place still. And we'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Baseball, and we will continue in a moment.
Save thousands at the Chevrolet Dealer of the Year, North Park Chevrolet in Castroville. Get a new Silverado posted at $37,999 or lease a Texas edition for $450 a month with 0 down. All new Equinoxes are $4,000 off, and new Malibus are $5,000 off. Plus, get 4.99% financing for 72 months. Find new roads at North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to Ada Sports Complex. Final score tonight, Medina Valley falls to McCollum 4-0. McCollum still in sole possession of 1st place. The Panthers still in 2nd, and kind of depending on what other people did around the other teams did around the district, we'll see if they are in sole possession of that or not. Your final totals look like this. The Panthers, no runs on 3 hits, no errors committed. They leave 5 on base. The loss goes to Jaden Krieger. For McCollum, they get 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They leave 10 on base. And the win goes to Lopez, a complete game shutout, 3-hit shutout for him. And he is the Travel by Design player of the game. Pitched an outstanding ball game from the start. Went through the first 9 batters, 9 up, 9 down without a blemish. Had Medina Valley off balance with his curveball all night. There weren't a lot of hard hit balls by the Panthers in this game. So Noah Lopez is your player of the game. An outstanding effort by that young man here tonight. I know we're Medina Valley Broadcast Network and all that stuff, but you got to recognize the work that young man did when it's due, and he was the best player on the field tonight by far for both teams. An outstanding effort by him with a complete game shutout. Next game will be on Tuesday night. Stay tuned. I'm not sure which games we'll be broadcasting next week as the girls get ready to finish up district play on Monday night, I believe. And then the Panthers have 3 more games before they finish district play. But your final score tonight, 4-0. I'd like to take this chance to thank our sponsors as always. Thank you for making it possible to bring you these broadcasts here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. We really appreciate y'all sticking with us. All the old sponsors we've had for years and the new ones who have just come aboard. We really appreciate y'all making it possible to do these broadcasts and supporting the community here at Medina Valley. Final score tonight, McCollum 4, Medina Valley nothing. For the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, I am Jared Lucky saying good night, God bless, and we will see you next time when Panther